Hey guys, Ponce here with another video. Sorry for spamming your inboxes, but there's just so much stuff to cover today, or yesterday and today. This is another change, much like the visual update video, which is not actually in-game yet, but it's kind of a forecast of things that should be in the public test realm soon, as well possibly the next patch, 4.1 and 4.11. Basically, this mostly details changes to marksman. Now, I'm going to put links to both these Riot posts in the description below so you can look at them yourselves. But I'm just going to kind of briefly summarize what they're talking about here. Basically, they want to, I guess, overall make marksman, aka AD carries. Right, keep saying marksman, but that term hasn't really caught on. People keep saying ADC. But in any case, it looks like they want to nerf like the really good ones slightly, or at the very least make the crappier ones as good as like Twitch and Lucian. Lucian is particularly a weird case. Like I remember people saying when he was first released, he sucks. No one is going to use him. And then I played him, and I'm like, what the hell? This guy's really good. What are you people are insane? And so I don't know, maybe people are racist or something. But in any case, it looks like Sivir and Tristana are getting some buffs. They're changing how items kind of work in terms of centered around the AD carry. So it looks like Warden's Mail and Randuin's Own might get a bit of a nerf. So that's kind of like a tanky top lane nerf, which is annoying. But I'm not gonna say I didn't see it coming because Randuin's Own basically I build on every single tanky character ever, and it's really, really, really good. And the lifesteal's changing a bit. Now, this post over here details kind of the changes to items a lot more. Basically, they're going to increase Bloodthirster, or not Bloodthirster, BF Sword to 50 damage, would increase the gold to 160 or 1,600 gold, and to sort of normalize all the items that build out of BF Sword, which means that Bloodthirster is getting kind of nerfed. So again, that's because I'm going to mention top lane again, even though this stuff doesn't really have anything to do with top lane. It shouldn't affect it as much as it used to because people are building what's that thing? Not Tiamat, Hydra more often than not than Bloodthirster nowadays. So I mean, this is mostly an AD carry thing. Judging by how they're nerfing Bloodthirster, the numbers are down here somewhere. Yeah, so the attack damage is increased to 80, and there's a lifesteal. The lifesteal goes up a bit, but the stacking passive is removed from the game, and it gets this weird like shield lifesteal thing. I don't know, this sounds like a pretty big nerf to the item. I know most people just go Bloodthirster nowadays instead of Infinity Edge or other options. I'm actually one of the weird people who still goes Infinity Edge, even though I know it's technically probably not better, especially when I play champions that have a very large AD ratio component like Graves. I still end up building Bloodthirster just because I like it. So I'm weird like that. But that should be kind of neat for me. But more or less, it looks like kind of when they hit Bloodthirster like that, it's a nerf, especially to AD carries that are less auto attack reliant and have like a big ratio on a burst spell. Like what's his name? Twitch comes to mind. The fact that Graves is going to be sort of nerfed, well, not my Graves, but other people's Graves is going to be nerfed by this is interesting because Graves isn't exactly, I'd say, a top tier AD carry pick, but we'll see what happens. Twitch especially, Bloodthirster is really good on Twitch, just because he gets a massive nuke pretty early on. If you get the passive stack on someone. Aside from that, it looks like they're also increasing attack speed on lower level attack speed items, like the stuff that builds out of dagger, but making the dagger slightly more expensive. Now here's the item, Doran's Blade, that's going to affect a lot. I think, because they're bringing the lifesteal back. So basically, this looks like a crappier or slightly crappier, well, more than slightly. It's a slightly crappier version of the old Doran shield that actually gave lifesteal and just some health and attack damage. So if I recall correctly, the old lifesteal Doran's Blade had more health. Like this is the Season 3 Doran's Blade. Had more health, less attack, and by the time they were done nerfing it, it had 3% lifesteal. I think at one point it had like 4 or 5 or something. So yeah, it's the return of the old Doran's Blade. Riot kind of talks about the justification for that. This should be interesting. Again, as a top laner, I'm more so concerned how this is going to affect top lane. It's weird that there's so many things going on with bottom lane, when I think probably top lane is the most stale and problematic and not so good in terms of what's going on with Season 4 League of Legends. And having all these peripheral changes, I don't know if it's going to make it better or worse up there. Probably not affected too much, but when something's already kind of out of whack anyway, I worry when they change things that by proxy change, what's already messed up. But yeah, if you like AD carries, it looks like Riot's going in kind of a direction where they want to make AD carries better. So that's good news for you guys. But yeah, when this stuff goes live on the public test realm, of course I will detail all this stuff. Oh, Mikhail's Crucible is getting nerfed or something. I don't really know too much about that. You don't see it too much in solo queue. I think that's more of a competitive thing. The right guy mentions that somewhere down here in the description, or not description, the comments. But in any case, yeah, in the description and annotations and all that, when I have actual gameplay footage and actual some more hard numbers and how it works in game, I'll put videos up for that. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the AD carry and itemization changes, which should be available hopefully soon. I'll see you guys around.